Let
Yeah.
me start talking from where it has started. Its inception, 2013 onwards, when we talk of India, we got an act. Although there are a lot of CSR activities, community development activities, social activities, philanthropic activities, which were happening even before that. But officially, in a very organized way, post the enactment, it started in India.
Correct.
I have divided the journey so far in 4 different stages. Let me talk about the first stage. The very first stage, which started in the year 2013 onwards, up to 2016, I call it the infant stage, Balyavastha, the very beginning of corporate social responsibility. When the act came in place, a lot of people even asked that is it another form of a tax which is being imposed over the corporations?
Correct.
Then the companies started getting active. They created the governance structure, started thinking about it. The CSR department was also formed in a very few organizations, but majority of the activities was in the form of a donation only. This I'm talking of 2013 to 2016.
16.
And professionally, it was being dealt by the professionals of human resource, or you can also see a lot of company secretaries were involved in CSR activities
Yes.
for corporations. If you look at the report, the disclosure was majorly towards the explanations and the reasons that why could not they do corporate social responsibility programs and projects.
Correct.
This was also one of the phases where we saw a lot of CSR awards coming in the ecosystem.
Yes.
Now I come to the second part of it, which started in the year 2017 and continued till 2020. I call it adolescent stage of corporate social responsibility in India, Kishoravastha.
Okay.
Well, the NGO onboarding was started because the corporation started looking at the projects very seriously. And while they started looking at it seriously, they found that they need to collaborate with some partners who are the technical expert for it. I also observed that during this phase, CSR became the board meeting agenda. It was being discussed during board meetings. The trade associations like CII, FICCI, ASSOCHAM, PhD Chamber, many others, they also came in a very active role, started forming CSR committees, getting the members added to it. And I also observed there were many conferences, events, conclaves were happening during this period towards corporate social responsibility. A lot of branding and photography was also happening that time. So the CSR activities was also been captured in the CSR reports I observed during this period. And it also gave an opportunity to some consultancies, some academia to partner and to offer the services. During this period, there was a very, known discussion that was towards Prime Minister Relief Fund. A lot of debate happened during this period, if you remember.
Yes. Yeah.
Now I come to the third stage, 20 to 23. I call it Yuvavastha, adult stage. This was the phase of partnerships, collaborations. This was also the phase of impact assessments. This new terminology was introduced.
Yes.
The government partnerships also started. A lot of climate actions, sustainable development goal, and ESG was also being discussed. So these all things started happening.
Yes.
This is the third stage. Now, coming back to your question, where are we heading today in corporate social responsibility? 2023 onwards, we are looking at a CSR which is more sustainable in nature. which are going to be impactful, collaborative, scalable, replicable, a lot of diversity, equity, and inclusivity. These are the things that are going to be added. Sustainable development goal is one of the major references. Social impact investing is one of the points around which the corporate social responsibility programs are being discussed. Employee volunteerism is going to increase. Environment and its sustainability is going to be prioritized. Social impact assessment and reportings are going to be significant. These are the things that I foresee happening in the domain, in the ecosystem of corporate social responsibility now onwards.